place to stay. I was mighty tired, I had come a long, long ways, and I shouted, hey, hey, is there anybody home? I was standing on the steps feeling most alone when out comes the farmer. He must have thought that I was nuts. He immediately looked at me and stuck a gun into my guts. Well, I got down on my bended knees saying, I dig farmers, don't you shoot me, please. Well, he cocked his gun and he began to shout, you that traveling salesman that I have heard about. And I said, oh no, I'm a doctor, it's true. I'm a clean-cut kid and I've been to college too. Well, out stepped his daughter, whose name was Rita. She looked like she stepped out of a Dolce Vita. I immediately tried to cool it with her dad, and I told him what a nice, pretty farm he had. He said, what do doctors know about farming, Fred? Till I said I was born at the bottom of a wishing well. By the dirt beneath my nails, I guess he knew I wasn't lying. He said, I guess you're tired, but he said it kind of sly. And I said, oh yes, 10,000 miles this day I drove. He said, okay, I got a bed for you. It's underneath my stove and on just one condition. You can go to sleep right now, and that's that you don't touch my daughter, and in the morning you milk cows. Well, I was sleeping like a rat when I felt something jerking. There stood Rita, looking just like Tony Perkins. She said, would you like to take a shower? I'll show you to the door. And I said, oh no, thank you. Been through this movie before. Well, I knew I had to leave, but I did not know how. When she said, would you like to take that shower now? Well, I knew I couldn't leave unless the old man threw me out, 'cause I had already promised him I'd milk his cows. I knew I had to say something to strike him very weird, so I said I like Fidel Castro and his beard. Well, Rita looked offended, but she got out of the way as he came charging down the stairs yelling, what's that I heard you say? Well, I said I like Fidel Castro, and I think you heard me right. And I said, he swung at me with all his might. Rita mumbled something about her mother on the hill as his fist had hit the icebox. He said he's gonna kill me if I don't get out of here in 2 seconds. Rat, you unpatriotic, dirty doctor, commie rat. Well, he threw a Reader's Digest at my head, and I did run, and I did a somersault as I made him get his gun, and I crashed through the window at 100 miles an hour, and I landed fully blasted his garden flowers. Well, Rita said come back 'cause he was starting to load, but I wasn't looking back 'cause I was running down the road. Well, I don't figure I'll be going back there for a spell. Although Rita moved away, she got a job in a motel. Her daddy still looks for me, he's hunting on the slide. He wants to turn me in to the FBI. Well, me, I romp and stomp, still thankful as I romp and work for freedom of speech. I just might be in the swamp.